As far as storytelling, do you try to map out a bit of a story on your website, or do you save that more for sales pages? And what's the difference between the two?
Great question. I love the term story because it can mean so many things to so many people. I think sometimes when people hear the word story, they think, oh, I need to share the reason of why this little bird with this nest. And, it's like this whole story about how they started their business with, and it's like, that can be important, but you have to remember when people are on a website, they're not there for very long and they're not going to be reading everything word for word. They skim. And so you have to make sure your website is very skimmable and very easily digestible. Okay. And so quicker is better. Okay. So simple is best. Yeah. And so in terms of the storytelling, you want to figure out what are people's pain points? Yeah. How are you credible in helping them work through that pain point? And then what is the transformation on the other side? So, and I would say that is the strongest story when you make it about the customer, not necessarily about like how you started your business and all the whys and how comes. So I would say that's a great tip for the storytelling is keep it about the customer if you can, but you want to expand on what makes you credible for sharing. And a lot of times it's your story that makes you credible in order to help them. But in terms of the website, you want to make sure that that you're leading your potential client through a journey. And that journey is ultimately going to lead them to realize, oh, they really need your help, and you can help them. Yep. So you want to lay that out, and that's different for everybody, but you want to make sure it's really scannable. You have really catchy headlines that are going to help people understand what the content is when it's scannable. Yep. And then you want to make sure you have some great CTAs that are going to help them take the next step. So they're going to know exactly what to do in order to work with you, in order to take that next step. You don't want people to get lost on the website.
Okay. Thank you for watching this short clip. To watch or listen to this episode in its entirety, view the description below. See you next time.